Okay, let's get this started. I've been thinking about doing this sort of vlog or blog, whatever you want to call it, for a while. I've been told by a friend I should do this, that I had something to offer. And I was reticent, but today there was like some things happened that made me feel like this would be a good thing to do. So um, here I am, starting first time. My name's John. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I'm single. I am gay, and I have a daughter. Um, there have been a lot of changes in my life in the last few years, and also in just the last 6 months. Um, Change can be hard. It can be really stressful. I have definitely felt that stress lately. Um, First of all, a couple years ago, I quit my job, my career as a teacher because I just couldn't handle the way the teaching profession had changed over the last 5 to 7 years of my career. So I left that and I went eventually into higher education. So now I work for a university. And the students I work with are much older than when I was in elementary. That was a major, major change. And most recently, I made the decision to move to a new city where most of my family lives so I can be closer to them, so that my daughter can be closer to her grandmother. Um, and the run up to that is really stressful. Several months of looking for a home, high prices, having a hard time. Originally, I planned on staying in my previous area, and the prices were just so high, and the inventory of available homes that I could afford was so low that literally, when something I could afford could come on the market, it would be snapped up within a couple hours. Um, I I just I could not compete in that realm. So that was one of the things that forced me to think, hey, maybe I need to make a change. Maybe I need to live in a different city. And I looked at where the majority of my family lives, and things were more affordable. Things stayed on the market longer. Um, and so I made a decision to move. That means finding a place, financing a place, packing, moving, and now adjusting. I've unpacked, I'm settled in, and now I'm just learning to live in my new home. So that's been a big change. There have been changes at work where leadership has changed, and so I'm having to get used to a very different leadership style from my new boss. And that has been stressful. And then most recently, literally today, I got some, not great health news. I am almost 60. I am aging. I notice it. My health is not the best, partly because of my genetics. Unfortunately, I knew some of this stuff was coming, and partly because I have not always taken care of myself. In a lot of ways, I'm a typical white male who has not taken care of his health, an American who didn't get checkups, didn't follow doctor's advice, didn't always follow what I knew was the right thing to do as far as exercise and diet. And now I'm suffering the consequences of that. So all of that together has led me to really examine my life and what I have to offer, and will I be around to offer it for long? My daughter is a teenager. I need to get her through the next several years until she's an adult. I can't afford to face disability or even death. Um, so, what's my goal? My goal with this is to basically talk about my life, talk about my mistakes, um, and offer, for what it's worth, my advice, my skills, my talents to other folks out there who might be interested or going through the same sort of things. Aging is never easy. We all get to a point where we start to look at our lives and our mistakes and wish we had done things differently. I am learning to accept that and move forward with it. So that's part of the goal here. I want to share whatever I can, whether that's a recipe that I find really successful, or how to do something around the house, or a bit of life advice. So from this point on, I'll choose a topic and demonstrate or talk about how to do something, how to look at something, how to share something. Just move forward with life. I hope I'm successful and I have something to offer for you folks out there. See ya.